Hello, Aries. Welcome to your weekly reading forecast for May 6th to May 12th, 2019. This is going to be for all Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter Sun. Aries, I already shuffled the cards and laid out your spread, so let's just get into your reading, Aries. So, Aries, your feelings and emotions that you're experiencing is disappointed, disillusioned, defeated, and let down. Oh. So somebody's let you down, or somebody's disappointed you, Aries. This is either a relationship to do with love or family, friendship, perhaps in business or work. But whatever this is around for you, you are disappointed. Someone did not measure up. Someone did not show you the support you needed or be there for you in some way. Your focus is communication. So this is you perhaps communicating a lot, the emails, text messages, talking on the phone, conversations. But also with communication being your focus, communication may be very, very important to you, Aries, and perhaps you may be disappointed because now you're questioning this element within a relationship is the lack of communication or issues around communication. Or you may be just questioning communication and what you're experiencing in the relationships that you've been maintaining in the forms of communication and how you feel about that communication that is exchanged. How deep is that communication or connection or the lack thereof? Now, your theme, Aries, you had two, is you have strength. So with this being a theme, you focused on being strong, operating in your personal power, having courage, emotional strength, being resilient, having self-control, self-discipline, being reasonable, um, utilizing your instincts, perhaps focusing on your health and vitality. But you're focusing on your strength with this energy. Being strong, choosing to have courage, choosing to have willpower, determination. You also have as your theme illusion, which is the Seven of Cups. So you may be focused on trying to come out of confusion. You may be trying to weigh your options. You may be trying to have more clarity in your judgments. With this energy of the Seven of Cups, you may be piercing the veil of illusion where you were clouded emotionally and now you're finding the strength to come out of that fog of emotion and reclaim your personal power. Now, what you need to focus on, Aries, is you have healing, which is the Six of Swords, mental energy. So there's a need for you to focus on healing your mind, perhaps moving away from conflicts in your mind or conflicts that you may be experiencing with others or in your relationships, and seeing how to heal it, perhaps move away from it, diffuse it, release it, restore it. Now, the energies that will be supporting you, Aries, you had 3 cards that came out. And the first one is energy. And with energy being your support, I feel that there's a need for you to focus on having a lighter and brighter energy, personal energy for yourself. There's a focus on you creating boundaries, defending those boundaries. There's a need for you to focus on looking at the energy that you're letting into your life. Perhaps you need to look at the energy of people that you're dealing with and how people make you feel. Are you feeling good around certain people? Do certain people make you feel bad? Do certain people, their energy, is it ugly? Is it mean? Is it nasty? Is it nurturing? Is it caring? Is it loving? Is it supportive? This energy is here to support you in you being more mindful of your energy, guarding your energy, and weeding out the energies that you may have been interacting with in order to clear up your energy and to raise your vibration and to create boundaries and cut away people that don't appreciate you. And this is also about you mustering the energy and the boundaries of being able to say yes, but only say yes to things that you really mean it. Don't just say yes to be saying yes and you know you don't mean it, but say yes when you mean yes and no when you mean no. But this energy is here supporting you to be able to carry this out, where perhaps before you were not necessarily able to or could. You also have the energy supporting you of fertility. And so with this energy, there is the ability for pregnancy to occur. So if this is not what you want, protection is required, or take the necessary precautions. But with fertility, here is the energy supporting you. There is the ability to create and have new beginnings. There's the ability to experience growth and prosperity in your world. There's the ability for things to be more fruitful for you to have more creativity in your plans, in your creative projects, to launch new projects and plans. There's even the ability to initiate a new way of life, a new way of living, and see prosperous results with this energy supporting your fertility. And you also have yummy good fortune, an energy that is also supporting you. And so with good fortune, this is about luck and surprises and favors and lucky chances and surprise treats and wonderful experiences. And with good fortune here, you can expect, Aries, for some synchronistic event of good fortune to happen for you in your week ahead. So this is an energy where this is a good time for you to focus and think on all the lucky things that good fortune can and will bring to you. So you have good fortune happening for you over the week, Aries. Lovely. Nice. Enjoy it. Enjoy it, Aries. You deserve it. Get over that disappointment. The hell with that. You got good fortune coming your way. Some sort of synchronistic surprise or deliciousness. Fuck this disappointment and defeat, let down and delusionment. Who needs that? Healing might just be really easy this time, huh? Swift recovery due to good fortune. Nice. So, Aries, let's take a look at what the energies are that you're dealing with. So, the overall energy that is your focus is you have the Lovers and the Ten of Swords. So, you may be focused on trying to make decisions that avoid ruin, or you may be trying to make decisions, head of heart decisions around the ability to resurrect something, or you might be trying to make decisions around commitments or unions where you are looking at the integrity of the unions or the commitments or the situations and determining whether or not you are being betrayed or backstabbed or lied to or mistreated. And you may be focused on trying to create balance and have inner balance, and you're focusing, I feel like, on making better choices to avoid ruin. You're looking to make better decisions, and you're looking to focus operating from logic, operating from your mind and not your feelings. So it's like, okay, if it's a relationship and someone lied to you, but you care about them, they said they're sorry, and then they did it again, and you care about them, the head over heart decision is they're lying, they're betraying you, they're mistreating you, and the logic is to cut that relationship. It's not serving you. Just as an example. Same thing with commitments. Or this may be you working on yourself and you trying to be better at how you are showing up in your relationships and commitments, and looking to bring it into your conduct that may have been slight or mistreating or backstabbing or betraying. So what side of this are you on, Aries? Now, your situation is you have the Ace of Cups and Judgment. And so with this being your situation, you're focusing on your own self-love and liberating yourself from the bullshit of others. And I feel like you're even liberating yourself from being critical and judgmental of yourself, Aries. You also may be, with the Ace of Cups and Judgment, looking for an opportunity or trying to obtain an opportunity or receive an opportunity and have a second chance at something, or have something renewed or resurrected regarding a relationship or a situation. Perhaps you receive an opportunity through a decision, a judgment that is connected to something legal. And that is your situation, and it's like a gift for you. And so what's on your mind, Aries, is you have this King of Swords and the Six of Swords. So what's on your mind is you have come up with the plan of execution to either cut away what no longer serves you, or where you gain clarity in your mind about a situation, where you have decided to be firm but fair, or where you are carrying out your plan and you are moving on from conflicts in your mind or conflicts with others and finding peace of mind through that plan or decision or your um, sound judgment or logic around something. Or at least the focus is for you to carry out a plan that's going to allow you to move on from conflict and to find peace of mind and move away from issues within yourself or to do with others. Because the way that you see yourself is the Four of Swords with the Page of Wands. So you are focused on taking a step back, meditating, contemplating about your circumstances or whatever it is that you're trying to deal with, perhaps seek an opportunity with, or second chance, or to resurrect, or to have something new. And you are trying to consider how to take action and respond, or what action you can take in order to achieve this opportunity, achieve this second chance, achieve this liberation, achieve this ability to resurrect something if that's what you're trying to do. The caution with the Page of Wands, though, is that you want to be careful not to be too impulsive, too hasty, or immature in your behavior or actions. And with the goal of your response allowing you to go on that new path or to go towards what you are inspired by. Now it's possible some news could come in that you are meditating on how to respond to, or you could be meditating and waiting to receive a response to a message that you may have set out that you want a response for. Now in the recent past, Aries, you have the Five of Wands and the Three of Cups. So in the recent past, you had some challenges and strife with the ability to gain the cooperation and the support of others in the recent past. You may have had competition, or you may have had faced pushback with the ability to try to have or implement changes in the recent past. But where you are now, there also could have been arguments between yourself and others in the recent past, Aries. But where you're at now is you have the Ace of Wands and the Sun. So with this energy, you're looking to see what you can initiate to either have a breakthrough or to break free or have some sort of fulfillment. Perhaps you want something to come to light, or to create an opportunity, or have some clarity in a situation, or have some contentment around the situation. But you may be looking at what you can initiate. Also, what is possible is this could be regarding a child or a pregnancy. You may be trying to deal with that. that may have come to light for you as news. And so your challenge is the Two of Cups and the Ten of Wands. So you have a challenge with a relationship or a partnership, or trying to come to an agreement in order to not be overburdened or to be relieved of burden. Or whatever has to do with feeling a sense of too much responsibility, or not wanting to take responsibility with something, possibly it within a relationship or a partnership, Aries. You may be feeling overburdened by a relationship, a partnership, or trying to have an agreement or come to terms with something, with someone, or within yourself. Now, in the future, Aries, you have the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Wands. So this is you focused on either coming to some sort of clarity, epiphany, or initiating communication, or a breakthrough, or cutting away what no longer serves you through trying to initiate something new, a new idea, a new inspiration, to carve some sort of new beginning. Or perhaps you come to terms about this Ace of Wands, which could be this pregnancy or whatever is being initiated that comes to light, that this Ace of Wands represents. And so how you're being seen, Aries, is you have the Wheel of Fortune and the Emperor. And with this energy, you're being seen as someone who is trying to take control or trying to manage something. You may even be being seen as someone who is trying to be overpowering or over controlling in a situation, or obsessing, or only after your own personal ambition, or lacking feelings around change, or trying to control changes or avoid changes. But it feels like you may be trying to take control and create changes, possibly positive shifts and changes, and manage and organize and create more structure and stability for yourself. But the caution with the Wheel of Fortune is that you want to be careful about the actions that you're taking, and be aware that the wheel is a chance that you're taking, that it's possible that unexpected can happen. It's possible that ups and downs can happen, turns of events, and random occurrences. But I do feel for you, Aries, in particular, that your Wheel of Fortune truly is regarding good fortune. That something happens to allow you to have that stability, that control, that power, that authority, that ability to manage things, that ability to protect what is happening or changing, or that you're trying to change, or that, or ability to apply force to a situation and see it work out for you. I don't know, but good fortune is on your side for you, Aries. And you may be being seen as such, someone who has the good fortune to manage and control things and have things organized and work out and manage with the stability the way that you want. And you may be seen as someone who's responsible, perhaps even with strong morals. Now, what's going on within you, Aries, is you have the Magician and the Empress. So you're focused on initiating through your creativity, skills, and abilities and talents, and taking action and using your power of influence and all of the tools and skills that you have in creating what you want in your world, influencing your circumstances. You're focusing on manifesting and creating with the Empress what you imagine. You're focusing on creating harmony and abundance and growth and nurturing. Perhaps you are focusing on creating pregnancy or initiating um, a new creative project, perhaps a new business. But whatever you are focused on, you are focused on having harmony and having it have growth and having it be prosperous and abundant. You are focused on being grounded. And this is you being receptive to others and others being receptive to you and to what you're creating. Because you are the magician. You have all the tools to create what you want, and you're manifesting and creating what you want. Now, the caution with the magician is that you want to be careful not to operate from a low vibration where you're being manipulative and using trickery to create what you want. And you want to be careful with the Empress that through you trying to create and build and nurture and have something grow and be abundant and prosperous, that you are not meddling from a low vibration to use coercion in order to create what you want. And so your final outcome here is you have the Nine of Swords and the Page of Cups. So you're experiencing worries and concerns and fears around what you're creating, or you're experiencing worries and fears and concerns around some news or message that comes in, Aries. But be mindful that the Nine of Swords, this is about worries and fears and concerns that are in your mind that may be perceived, possibly real, but likely perceived, something that you're just thinking about and just thinking about the worst, and may not necessarily be the reality. But also with the Nine of Swords and the Page of Cups, you may be losing sleep or over what you're worried about or fixated on. And there may be concerns around something you're trying to heal or see healing with. Or you may be worried about communication. And that may be your disappointment. What you're disappointed by is the lack of the communication, or that you're still waiting on that communication or news with the Page of Cups. Or perhaps you're just not happy with some communication that you received that causes you worry, concern, and fears with this Nine of Swords and the Page of Cups. And so you want to be mindful to focus on not being trapped in your mind and causing conflict within your mind. Focus on perhaps changing your mind and moving to a place of peace of mind. Focus on getting control of your thoughts. And thinking and seeing clearly and logically about a situation in order to have peace of mind. Or come up with a plan with or around your concern that allows you to logically and clearly weigh your options and come out of confusion so that you can relieve yourself of the concerns and worries and fears that you may be experiencing. Perhaps your intuition may be a little off, or perhaps your intuition is your spidey senses tingling and alerting you to have some concern and be on alert. Take what resonates. So let's take a look, Aries, at what your guidance is. You have two cards, okay, that came out. So you have the High Priestess, interesting. Archangel Haniel. Listen to your intuition. Remember I spoke about the Nine of Swords. Maybe it's your spidey senses tingling, your intuition. Listen to your intuition. Have patience. Consider carefully what you want before acting. Aries, consider carefully what you want before acting. Pay attention and follow your intuition. Listen to it. Don't disregard it. And you also have Unity, which also is the Hierophant, Archangel Sandalphon. Traditional viewpoints or methods, spiritual organizations. Seek out mentors and like-minded friends. So with this as your guidance, there may be a need for you to seek the guidance and mentorship of others to gain more understanding and knowledge. There may be a need for you to gain more wisdom in a situation. There may be a need for you to get advice. The caution here is to make sure you are not receiving bad advice. You may be focused on the need to take a look at established systems and structures, perhaps in your relationships and friendships or with institutions. And you may be trying to look at ways to change or modify in order for you to focus on the relationships and the friendships and the institutions that are serving you opposed to the ones that are not, and making the necessary changes and adjustments to conform to having relationships and friendships and partnerships with others whose energy bring light and brighten up yours, and whose energy is showing you appreciation and causes you to feel good, opposed to you feeling disappointed or defeated or let down or disillusioned in any way. I hope these messages help. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Bye.